What does Christmas mean to you? A lot of people answer that question differently. Some people will tell you that Christmas means a time to be with friends. Some will say it's a time to celebrate, time to buy some new clothes, a time to travel to some places you've not traveled before, or a time to visit people you've not visited for a very, very long time. That is what Christmas actually means to them. So the question is asked to you right now, as you celebrate this season, what does it really mean to you? The first thing you need to ask yourself is, what does it even really mean to celebrate Christmas? Is it just because Jesus was born today? If you verify, you realize that that's actually wrong. He wasn't born today. But why do you celebrate Christmas? Now, this story about a couple of guys is going to change your life. There were two guys. Why people were preparing to celebrate Christmas, normally everybody just wants to go out and have fun. It's a normal season thing, and everybody just wants to have fun with their friends, their loved ones, travel around and see some new things. And these two young guys were also planning to go and rob some houses on the Christmas day. So they decided that today we are going to rob these houses because this time people are distracted. The houses might likely be empty, they are not going to be around, or some young guys might not be focusing on security or something. It's going to be a good time to actually rob some houses. And so they decided to rob. Two of them picked on a couple of houses in the neighborhood and said, these houses, we are visiting them and we are going to rob them. So they went to the first house, and the house was, nobody was in there. People have gone out. They robbed the house, so to say, and then they left to the next house. And they got to the next house, they robbed the next house, took everything, brought down the curtains, they steal all the gifts, took some money and all that. And then eventually they got to a particular house in the neighborhood. And this is one of the most beautiful houses in the neighborhood. Quiet, calm, lights on. It looked like people were inside. But, well, let's see what's happening. So they looked through the window and they saw there was a little boy sitting by the fireplace near a Christmas tree. So they walked inside. And as soon as they walked inside, they made the boy feel like, hey, what are you doing here? Why are you not outside? Or why are you not, celebrating Christmas elsewhere? By the way, where are your parents? And the boy said, well, my parents are not here. But let me ask you a question. What are you doing in my house? And the two young men were startled by that boy's boldness and asking them that kind of question. So they said, we are here to rob you guys. And then the young boy said, why? Today is Christmas. And they were puzzled. I mean, why would you say that? Yeah, we know it's Christmas. We want to rob you guys. That's why we are here. And the guy said, why are you robbing us on Christmas Day? And they turned to each other and started wondering that question for the first time. Why are we robbing these guys on Christmas Day? And one of them said, well, yeah, because everybody is out there partying. And they said, then why are you not partying like everybody else? And they turned to each other again and wondered. And the boy now understood that they didn't know what they were doing. So he asked them a question. He said, what does Christmas mean to you? And for the first time, those two guys realized that the anxiety, they want to get rich, want to show off, was all a waste of time. And then the other one turned to the other one and said, we didn't ask ourselves this question. What does Christmas really mean to us? And then the boy now told them, it's a time we remember the birth of our Lord Jesus. He who was sent to be born in a time like this, that our life might be transformed. That the things that we believe are destructive to us might become washed away, might become removed from our lives, that our life might become better. The little boy went further to say, you guys don't know this? That Jesus was born in a day like this, that our souls may be saved. It's not a time to steal. It's not a time to be anxious, to want to travel around the world, to want to show off how much you've made. Many people are going to get broke this season because they don't even know what the season is all about. Many people are going to die this season because of anxiety and the kind of lifestyle they are going to live in the name of Christmas. Many people are going to get pregnant unexpectedly because they're going to throw themselves to the hand of those who don't have plans for them, but just to have fun with them, and that's all. It's a season that many people have misunderstood. It's not a season to show off Santa Claus or a season to show off what we've achieved for the whole of the year. It's a season to sit back and remember the reason for the season. If you do not understand the reason for the season, that means you should not be celebrating. Why do you celebrate something you don't understand? You need to first of all figure out, why am I doing this before you go ahead to do it. You celebrate something you don't understand, is actually a waste of money. So these two young men realized that they had made a mistake. And then right there, they gave their life to Jesus. They repented. They dropped everything they had taken from other houses, and the little young boy led them to Christ. After the prayer, they decided to do something that is not normal. They returned all the things that were stolen back to those houses. And then the young little boy gave both of them a gift of a Bible. He gave the other one the Bible and gave the other one the Bible. And after they had finished talking with the young boy, they left. And the next day, they came back through that path to see that house that they had robbed, or they had wanted to rob, and the house was not there. But something wonderful happened to them that night. They understood the reason for Christmas. They understood the reason they were to celebrate. They understood the reason why everybody was out there trying to meet their friends, trying to share love for the other person. You see, in this season, even if you don't understand what this season is, understand it is a season that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. It's a season to give. Give love. Give a good word. Give money. Give seed. Do good to somebody. Show some kindness. It's a season that will transform people's life if only you understand what this season is all about. Go out there. Don't just have fun. Don't just kill chickens. Don't just sentence goats to death because you want to celebrate. But do something good for somebody out there. Visit those who are sick. Give to those who do not have. Embrace those who need a hug. Smile at those who need a smile. Do what Jesus Christ would have done if he was here to celebrate his birthday himself. And if you do that, you would be changing the world one step at a time and making everybody around you feel the true warmth of Christmas.